day, everybody, and say hello to the newest member of our E46 family, this BMW 330xi that we saved from a junkyard death and are going to give a second life to. So we'll do a quick walk around and overview of what we know about this car so far. But first, I'd like to thank Ron, the gracious seller, for presenting me with the opportunity to save this car, and my good friend Sasha for helping me getting it home. Scholars and gentlemen, both of you. So, we stumbled upon this car, and it had been sitting in a parking garage for years and was getting covered in dust on the outside and inside, actually, since the left rear window was fully down. But during that time it was also getting dripped on. It looks like it's a bunch of calcium from hard water on here, and I tried to scrub it off a bit and started scratching the paint after a while, so we'll try something else. I even have some CLR there that maybe that'll do it. But anyway, yeah, we stumbled upon this car and decided to go see it and see what it's all about, and upon seeing it we realized really quickly that it's way too nice of a car to let go to a junkyard. So came by, gave it some power so we can see about the window. Managed to take care of that. Got the door panel off real quick, and then had a very technical piece of engineered wood here. I'm joking, it's just a piece of wood that I jammed in there once I got the window up and jimmied it up there, because it's cold now in Canada, so it's not fun to go with an open window, but got that. And then, by the way, everything inside, everything I touched is not covered in dust, but the remainder of it is. So it needs a serious cleaning, but that's okay. And it came with a pile of documents. And check this out. For anyone that knows BMWs, knows that the toolkit is never full. But in this case, we got almost everything, which is crazy to see. So yeah, we gave it power. We checked out the fluids, they all looked good, and wouldn't you know, it started and it purred. And notice there was a bit of a driveline shake at about 80-90, so it could be the Gibo, it could be the center support bearing that's the problem there. Either of them could be faulty, or it could be this wheel right here where there should be a wheel weight right in there, which you can't see, that's missing. So if we're lucky, we might get away with just the wheel balancing. So as far as the window goes, regulator's ready to go. We'll replace that real quick. I think all she really needs is an oil change and a filter, and it's time to start enjoying this thing. And we already have big plans for it, so stay tuned. Oh, and I should mention, we used the last little bit of energy in that booster to fill the tires before we left, and also fed it a bunch of 94 octane to give it some fresh gas, because again, it's been like 3-4 years that it's been sitting. And anyone that knows me knows that I like rear-wheel drive over any other drive. But this one is an XI, it's full-time all-wheel drive. Typically for me, if I must have some form of all-wheel drive, I'll go with the part-time selectable four-wheel drive, like on my Infiniti. But I'm sure the xDrive is awesome, and if we really get angry, we can just de-Xify it anyway and make it rear-wheel drive. So no problems there. And again, anyone else that knows me knows that I really like my manual transmissions above all else. So I'll let you guess what one of the projects is going to be with this bad boy.